Hey guys, Bray here. All right, so we are going to use this bow transfer. This is called Beautiful Bows, and it is in the mystery pack. So I have a few ideas for this, and this is one that I kind of had in my head since I saw it, but we're going to see how it plays out, okay? So first I am going to put an ink mat inside of here. Hopefully that will help just keep it in place. This particular sweatshirt I did get at Target. Okay, it is the Goodfellow brand. It is really soft. It has like fleece inside. So, let's just get that done. Okay, so now that that is there, I'm thinking I'm just going to use black ink. But I might do, I don't know, I might change it up. I might do like black and pink or black and red. We'll see. Okay, so we're just going to start with this. So you could just put it on here and do the whole thing if you wanted. But I really wasn't thinking about doing it that way. I personally wanted to do like one particular bow. Right? So I'm actually thinking, what if I don't know if I want to cut it out, but I think I am just going to tape it. So let's go ahead and use some placement tape. I'm thinking of using this bow right here, or that one's a little small. I think this one looks good. I mean, it's either that one or this one, but I don't think I could probably do like 3 rows of that. So we may use this one, and maybe we can alternate. We could use that one and that one in between. I think that would be cute. All right, so we're going to tape off everything else around it. So let me just pull off a piece of tape here, just to kind of, like I said, tape off the parts around it that could accidentally be chalked. Okay, so let's go that side and this side. So I have taped off around the 2 bows I'm going to use. All right, so now the thing is I think I'm going to do 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm going to do 5 bows across. So I'm going to start with this middle one directly in the center, and this will just kind of help me map out the rest of it. So if I do one here, I can do one on this side, one on this side, and then the ones in the middle will actually be the pink one in a different, or the other bow in a different color. Okay, let's do it. Okay, so I've got my squeegee here. I have my black ink here. So let's do it. I'm a little nervous. Okay. First bow is done. Okay, so yay. Yay for that. So now the next bow, I'm going to space it out. I'm going to go one level down, put one here, and then I'm going to go back up there. So I'm going to do my best. I'm just going to set it back down. I am going to grab a second squeegee just to kind of press down, since I need to hold this top part down. I don't want to set it on there. If I set it on there, I'm going to get ink on the back of the transfer, and then I'm going to end up getting it everywhere. Okay, if you absolutely need to, you can just wash it in between each use. Okay, same thing on this side. We're just gonna set it down, press it down with that squeegee that's just a little, oops, I just got that one all dirty. Okay. Be careful not to get it at the bottom or outside of the design. Okay. Let's pull that one up. 1 second. I'm going to press down a little bit harder. And if it doesn't go through all the way, then I may need to wash it real quick. Okay. I might need to, let's just rinse this off real quick. Looks good. Okay, so now I have 3 done. We're going to do 1, 2, and then at least one more row underneath here. 1. Try not to get dirty everywhere. But that might work. 3. Do 3 bows, and then potentially you may need to wash it. Okay. And all right, let me press that down. Yay! It looks really cute so far. Okay, I'm gonna have to hold it this way. Depending on how this looks, that one looked really good, so maybe I can just keep going. All right, let's try it. I'm gonna try and get 2 more bows out of it. Then I can be done with this bow. And we'll go back and do the pink ones, or whatever color we do. Yes. I am going a little crooked here. Sorry. It's a little crooked. I probably should have used some placement tape or oops. Oh wow. Like I could add a fourth one, that would look terrible, but okay. So far, so good, besides it being a little off, which I would probably just recommend. Maybe you'll have to measure. Okay. I still think it looks cute. I think it's going to be fine, but this one was the one that was a little off. See, it's a little low. Ugh, it would have been perfect, you guys. It was just that one that I did. Gosh darn. That one just needed to be right here and it would have been perfect. Okay. So that is with the black one. Now let's see if we can fit something else in here, another bow. All right, let's do this. So we're just gonna set that down. I know I set down the transfer on top of the other stuff right now. When I pick it up, I'm gonna look and make sure there's no ink on the back before I set it down again. Okay. That looks good. All right, so I'm just gonna look at the back. It didn't look like any ink came off, so we're just gonna keep on keeping on. Okay, press down and apply. I'm gonna see if we can get through all of these without having to wash it. We'll see. If it looks like it starts to pull up a little bit too much, then we'll probably have to wash. Okay, still looks good. Here's that part that I messed up. Hopefully, it'll still look okay. Okay, last one. It is super cute. Okay, so you guys, that came out really cute. I think I'm gonna make my daughter a matching one. I just need to get another sweatshirt or a long sleeve or shirt or something. But y'all, look how adorable. Look how cute, I just made that. Ah! And you can kind of tell this one is just a little off, but I think for just eyeballing it, that's pretty good. If they say like, are your bows off? And I'll be like, no, just tilts a little bit. Okay, so I am going to let this dry a little bit, and then we are going to turn on our heat press. And we're going to set it to 350 degrees. Okay, 350 degrees. And then we're going to heat set it, okay? Okay, so our heat press is now set to 350. So we let it dry for a little bit. You can go ahead and pull that ink mat out carefully. I do recommend just letting it sit for like 30 minutes at least. An hour is better. Overnight is best if you have the time, right? It just makes a little less room for accidental errors. But if you're careful, I don't think you should make those errors, right? One example, while I'm taking out the ink mat, if a sleeve sits on top of, like flops on top of the bows, and the ink is still wet because you just did it, it's more likely to get some residue ink, like some leftover ink onto the sleeve, okay? So those are kind of the accidental ones that we try not to happen, but sometimes can't quite help. All right, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put my, my heat pad in here. I'm going to take a piece of parchment paper. I am just going to lay this straight across. I'm going to try not to move that at all. I am going to do this first side. I might actually be able to turn it a little bit and get the majority of this side. All right, so we're doing 30 seconds, 350 degrees. This is a, I don't know what blend. %, cotton. All right, so we did that side. Now I'm going to take my heating pad and I'm just going to scooch it on over that way so we can get this other side. Oops. The other side done. Okay. And same thing, we're going to heat set. I think I missed this top bow, so I'm going to do the top half of this side and the bottom half of this side just to make sure we get everything and we don't miss any bows, okay? So, like I said, at 350, 30 seconds is good. I need to swap out. I do have a heat press that's just a little bit bigger, and I think maybe we could do it all in one go, which I think would be nice. If you have a bigger heat press, like a clamshell, you could definitely do it on that, and then it's really just in one go and you're done. But in case you're using something smaller, like this one is the, I think this is the 9x9 press. Which is on my Amazon site, as well as the pad that goes underneath. They are both on my Amazon if you ever need it. All right. So I am just moving it around a little bit here. Okay. And I can remove that. And my heat pad inside. And you guys, look. How exciting. It's a bit hot in here because I already have a jacket on, but let's see. Oh, sorry if that's hitting my microphone there. Yay! You can't even tell. You can't even tell. He's a little, that's the one that was a little off, but yay! We just made that. I love it. All right, you guys, take care. Hit that heart button. And if you don't have this yet, make sure you grab it. All right, bye y'all.